So if the question is the healthy heart one that is closer to having eccentric heart adaptations versus concentric heart adaptations? The answer is, of course, eccentric heart. The goal as it relates to performance and function is that if the myocardium of the left ventricle has more of an eccentric strength, literally, so that when more blood fills into the ventricle, it is able to spring downwards but still be under tension and then shoot it back out. The assumption is that we will typically have a plethora of blood with every given heartbeat. The opposite side is that if all that you do is concentric training, very, very high heart rates, very, very high loads, particularly compressing the thorax with load carriage, the hypertrophy will be inside of the left ventricle wall, which would then effectively lead you to decrease amount of space. So then, even if you're using lower heart rates, you have a lower stroke volume, which may potentially lead to some type of health issue. Now, keep in mind, there's nothing wrong with training with high heart rates, and there's nothing wrong with training with high loads. We are talking about unique circumstances where that's the only thing that you do for a significant period of time that creates that type of adaptation. You must have eccentric heart training and concentric heart training for almost all individuals that do not have any pathology. So keep that in mind. If you want to hear a longer version with a little bit more detail and my brilliant pictures up on the whiteboard, take a look at also here on Instagram, and you have a more of an idea of how we can explain the difference between eccentric and concentric heart and how they both relate to any type of health as well as performance.